Welcome back to another Unstoppable video. If you like the content or like bullying me, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to get more. Let's get into it.
Fuck did this? I don't have anything
Fully
valuable.
update title.
Money. They must have stolen the money.
What money? I don't remember having money. Check the trinket box.
Oh, God.
Can I take some pills first, actually?
What am I supposed to do now?
Because I cannot live like this. Which one was my pills? Oh, cool, I can't. That's sick. I'm gonna throw up. Where's the trinket box? That's my wife. My wife.
Great. That's all I need. Fuck! Ooh, what if it was Red Pete?
Oh, now I can take.
Where? I need my pills. I can't get my thoughts together.
Yeah, I can't see right now, and I'm gonna throw up.
Christ. Why did the neighbors not report anything?
How would they know?
I'm calling Steven.
Did they leave a dookie? Call Steven. Where's my phone? Do I own a phone? How do I find the phone? Ah, that's right, I forgot.
Steven?
Now, Jack, I told you, I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not why I'm ringing. Although I could do with one. Someone broke into my apartment.
What? Did anyone see anything? Have you called the police yet?
No.
On the wall, dumbass. Thanks, I found it.
No one contacted me. As for the police, I'm calling right now, officer.
All right. Do you want me to head around? Look for any trace evidence?
Well, I'd prefer you helped me with something. I'm not just calling to chat.
I guess not.
Oh,
Honestly,
never mind, I am.
I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. I just want to lie down.
Are you sure? Because it's no trouble at all.
I think so.
Sounds like it was trouble.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to calm down a bit. I don't know. That's probably some stupid joke. Only money.
I'm not actually on the phone with him, am I?
From Alice's box? Oh, fuck. Listen, I can come over. I have the key. I'll drop by.
Is none of this real?
You go get some sleep.
No, don't trouble yourself. Lately, I've been just so tired and distracted. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to close the apartment door on my way to work. If anything else is missing, I'll let you know and call the police.
All right. Just make sure you close it tonight. If you see anything weird tomorrow, let me know. Whoever did this may be watching you.
I don't think anyone is dumb enough to come back.
You're probably right. Take care, Jack. If you need anything, call me.
I promise I will. Thanks, Steven. Sorry to bother you again. I've just been all over the place lately.
It's not a problem. Good night, Jack.
Good night. I guess I should clean this shit up. Where to start?
I gotta clean it. This is not what I signed up for.
There you go. To be honest, I could leave it like this.
Should.
I'm glad this didn't break.
That you're not. Yeah, don't even say anything about the TV that just turned on by itself. Can I close this? No, of course I can't.
Maybe I could barricade the door with this.
Is that what I did? Nope.
I should pack this thing away. Now I'm sure Alice's family should really have some of these. That's enough for now. Ah, jeez, I'm exhausted.
You
I'll get
didn't
the
even
rest in the
really do
morning.
anything.
That's enough. I need to quickly change and finish getting ready.
I mean, finish getting ready. We never started getting ready. How long has that spaghetti and meatballs been there? Why do I have shoes on?
I'm gonna be late for work again. Got my keys, got my files. Check. Oh yeah, I should take my pills.
I didn't pick those up. I made note of that. I didn't clean any of this up. Was it all fake? I wanted to see if I could leave the window. What color panties are you wearing? All right.
I feel like it takes
Nothing. I'm not wearing anything.
Time to go.
I am wearing stuff, Twitch, by the way. That was a joke.
Remember to close the door properly, Jack. I'll ask the neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
Last time I was told to take the elevator. Is something creepy gonna happen? What the hell?
I wonder if Ridley fixed the coffee machine.
So I can't use the elevator? Am I getting... Then why did it tell me to click it all the other times? Is that why you told me to take the elevator? It didn't even go down all the way. That felt like a lot more than 4 floors. Spooky, scary skeletons.
I'd better grab a coffee on the way.
Just go to work, man. We're already late. Why is my shift like in the middle of the night?
I'm exhausted. I wonder who Steven brought in today.
Probably some bullshit, man.
Good morning, Mr. Ridley. Oh, he's not here yet? No, I'll deal without him.
He's dead.
I hope he...
Oh, just push.
Come on. He was too lazy to even wheel the gurney to the autopsy room.
He's on it, isn't he? I hate this game. I'm a scared little boy that pees my pants. Why is that the title, man?
Needs to be moved. Where's Ridley when you need him?
Can't move a body yourself? Do I have to go to the other side? I'm not gonna pull it?
Alright. I just need some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work. I'm going to need my tape recorder for this. Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991.
We're not filming this one.
7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack App. I begin by verifying the identity of it's most likely Harper Lloyd, age 35. Found in a well-owned house by her neighbors Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea. It is also known that the deceased was diagnosed with affective bipolar disorder. Harper was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common-law partner, Richard Benson, professional truck driver. The last person who had contact with the deceased was her partner. Harper's last message read as follows. I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well. Then we'll see who has the last laugh. Nice one.
Super nice one.
Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant conflict with her neighbors. The constant parties and subsequent brawls made living in the area nearly impossible, especially when Lloyd's partner wasn't around. Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted strange, and at one point had begun to smell and turn a dark color.
I think there's a real case like that. I think it's the one in the hotel where they found him in the water thing on the roof, and no one knows how she got there. I think that's how they found out that that's where she was.
And check the state of decomposition. The most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person is to distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water. Okay, that could have been worse. I carefully removed the victim's clothes so as not to damage the skin.
Let me make sure okay. I had to make sure that the nudity sensor was still on.
The deceased was found fully clothed. One shoe was missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks. Definitely the first thing that stands out
Where's my
is the
tripod?
very advanced post-mortem gigantism.
Oh, I'm not filming. I forgot I had to take pictures. Oh, this is the general.
The skin of the deceased appears to
There's
be
some
delicate,
bloat. Is that pregnancy or from the
and
water?
relaxed from being in the water for a long time. The whole body is extremely pale. There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation.
Then why did it
when
tell me
fighting
the
to breathe
mouth?
underwater. Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body. That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased.
Then why do we take a picture of her stomach?
It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
How did you get that from that? It's always the toes. This freak in the toes.
The so-called washerwoman's skin on the feet. The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
Yeah, I think you can tell that, man.
The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove.
That's what you got from that?
There are some obvious scratches on the skin.
That's scratches? Looks like her arm's falling apart. Oh yeah.
So, after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at this. Today's date, the deceased was clothed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided. Where to start?
It said neck, and
We
now,
see thick,
now I'm
white
doing the
foam in
mouth.
the mouth of the deceased, resulting
White?
from pulmonary edema. Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning. There are obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death. The spots have a purplish blue-red hue, which is a typical sign of the death of the organism. No obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already lost their nails. Yep, pretty typical. Livor mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins.
And the toes, because it's always the toes.
Due to the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time,
Oh,
her
wow.
feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless,
Barely.
we can still notice a clear, wavy skin and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture. Okay, that's probably enough to indicate a... I'd better note that down in the
Okay,
records.
let's go.
Marks found on the neck and foaming at the mouth. Those abrasions, there doesn't seem to be anything. Hands heavily wrinkled. Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident.
Isn't there 6?
Diffuse spots are caused by blood rotting in the veins. In this case, maybe it's their district. Fortunately, a simple livor mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrates. However, this is not the case here. That's all for now. Before I begin the dissection, I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct.
Take the appropriate tools from the suitcase?
The suitcase with the fingerprint equipment should be around here somewhere.
So this one? That's more of a briefcase. Suitcase.
Oh, here it is.
Glad there's a chair in the way.
If the body of the deceased is well preserved, fingerprinting is similar to that of a living person. With decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads and the fingers tends to shrink. To remove these shrinkages, a mixture of glycerin or air is used. The fingerprint sheet should always be checked. Slipping fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible.
I don't know why I like to do stuff from the other side.
I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in
What?
fact the deceased is in the police database, I will find her.
Inject glycerin into the fingertips.
Glycerin is injected successively between the nail
What the
and the
hell?
skin of each finger. The substance then enters the fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
I didn't even get any out of the thing. That is not enough for a match, is it?
Now I take a brush. Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink.
Same.
I think it's enough. I'm getting fingerprint samples.
Is it enough?
In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print.
True.
I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
Yay, that means I get to leave the room. I guess fax machine's probably in my office, right? Nope. Guess it's not. Okay. Probably not in the bathroom. Probably not in the storage. Would be in the social room? No, it's more like the kitchen. My game's lagging? Nice. Hey, where's the thingy? Okay. Oh my god, it's in the room. I didn't even... I just assumed they were sending me to get scared.
Green button, and...
Pizza.
Once the data uploads, I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer. Great. The data is there. Click Upload. Now, go through the database and find a matching print. Expect possible hours of fun.
Found it. Drag what? What am I doing? Oh, I drag him across, don't I?
One more.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Analyze button. And we have a result. Everyone has a story to tell, even if it's just a police record. So, as predicted, the deceased turned out to be Harper Lloyd. That went smoothly. I'll print this out and attach it to the medical records.
So she died 9:30. Wasn't the body found 11:15? I feel like the body would be way more decayed if it was almost 2 months old.
Great. Now I can go back to my inspection. I'm adding the name of the deceased. I'll start the internal examination by taking fluid from the victim's brain. A needle inserted through the nose will do the trick.
That's insane that that's how they do that.
If the victim was alive when she fell into the well, she must have swallowed water fighting for her life, and then diatoms, characteristics of pooled water like a well, got into the body. In the meantime, I'll check the sample under the microscope. I'm sure that these algae traces will be found in the samples taken from the well where police found the body. Now I need to adjust the knobs properly and place the diatom in the center of the slide. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus.
How do I do it?
And perfect.
That's perfect?
The aperture still needs adjustment. The image is too dark. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance. Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus. Nah, too much light. I won't know. I'm finally starting to see something here.
I saw something before. Was I supposed to read something that told me which ones to do?
I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance.
Oh, so it has to be that zoomed in.
Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae.
I mean, you know, I'm looking at it. And what else could I be looking for? That's too bright.
And it's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. And perfect.
That's perfect? Am I getting punked right now?
The aperture still needs adjustment. The image is too dark. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here.
Too much focus. He said it was perfect.
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus. And perfect.
So now what am I missing?
The aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus.
So that I can see something.
And perfect.
That's somehow perfect. I can't see anything at all. So that's somehow perfect.
The aperture still needs adjustment. The image is too dark. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. As expected, we find the aforementioned algae in the solution.
I did that an hour
The upper
ago.
part, Epitheca, which overlaps the lower, Hypotheca, is clearly visible. The presence of diatoms in the brain samples taken indicate that the deceased was certainly alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious. Since there were diatoms in the brain, it means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis. I can finally get to the practical part. I must be extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched. I wouldn't want an explosion here.
I feel like there's going to be one. Because it's a lot of bloat or she was pregnant. Why does it look like something's moving?
You can immediately see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition,
Nope, I let go of that
all
already.
internal organs are very congested. I proceed to remove the rib cage.
Oh yeah. Gotta cut them off.
It's easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted in the lungs. So
Yeah, so
I'm
they
going to
filled up.
start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for diatoms.
I gotta do that shit again.
If diatoms were only present in the lungs, this would mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way. Now, I remove the lungs and proceed to their exam. Taking the lungs in my hand, I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity, which is the result of water emphysema. In addition, there is significant swelling of the organs, and as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs. The emphysema itself, it's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning. Corpses found in water are worth examining with a tomograph. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology. A bucket and water.
When does he go away? Oh, cool. He just falls back into the shadows. That's where I have to go.
Who has anyone been here?
Why did I just start freaking out?
I hope no one dipped a mop in it. It's best to go to the lab for this.
Why do you start freaking out? To the lab sink. Where's the lab? That's my office. That's a bathroom. Is this the lab?
Historically, the lung float test is used to detect infanticide.
I don't know what that is.
The water should be at room temperature. That's enough.
There's nothing in that bucket.
To test for
Okay,
this,
and now it's
I
full.
have to place the lungs in a container of water. This checks if there is air in the lungs. And
So now I have to go
speaking of
grab the lungs.
Everything is ready to bring them here. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so my heart actually just beat so hard that it sent a shockwave through my body. Can you not do that again, please?
Of course, such a study isn't without flaws. Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation attempts.
Why are you
Gases
tilting
released
it?
during decomposition could also give a false result.
Why did I move like that? Hey, yo. Sorry. Look how they moving though. Like butt
In
cheeks.
this case, however, it's about something else. Namely, the amount of fluid in the lungs.
They're like moving different ways. You'd think they move the exact same way. Sorry.
To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water and wait to see if they fall or if they will float on the surface.
So why can't I grab the lungs then? What's happening? Oh, I have to click it twice for some reason. Hey, they're floating. Oh, nope, they did not float.
Just as I assumed, the lungs collapsed easily.
And what did that mean? That meant that they did have water in them? Sloppy.
Fluid could have entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or cancer, so further investigation is needed.
So then that was pointless? You stay laying down, bitch. Oh, I'm dissecting now.
I move on to dissecting the lungs of the deceased. can hear the distinct, very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being cut through. The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although
That's
small
what I was
hemorrhagic
thinking
foci
too.
and petechia are present on the surface.
Yeah. It's not good.
All right. Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope.
God damn it.
If we find 20 diatoms on the slide, it can be considered drowning, and our result is not false positive due to possible contaminations. Let's see. The aperture still needs adjustment. The image is too dark. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. And perfect. I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance. Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae.
Are you seeing them? Damn.
As expected. In solution, the diatoms are clearly visible. There are smaller and larger clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them. I'll make a note of all this. So far, this case looks pretty standard. It's clear from the beginning that it's drowning. Well, the procedure requires me to check everything anyway.
Okay.
So, I move on to checking the other organs. I ligate the heart, and then remove it. Strongly developed putrefactic hemolysis of the organ can be seen at first glance. Apart from that, no signs of a heart attack or other heart disease. I move on to the next organ. This time, it's the liver. It's immediately apparent that the deceased didn't care for herself. The beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas. I transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect.
Why do I have to dissect it? We already know how she died.
The cross-section clearly shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci.
These damn foci, man. I'm telling you.
That this is quite a feat, considering the rather young age of the deceased. Harper enjoyed drinking so much that she might not have lasted a few more years.
Same. It's probably exactly what mine looks like if you cut it open.
I take a sample of the fluid for testing.
We don't have to sample everything. That's a choice we're making.
It looks very turbid. I'll see what happens after spinning, but that's in a moment. Now, I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off. It's enlarged, probably full of putrid gases.
True.
I transfer it to the board and carefully open it, checking the contents.
God damn it, I hate these ones. What happens if I hit the line?
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this desk smells.
I want to hit the line, but I don't want to fail. Ah, I almost did it.
Okay, the stomach is full of fluid and unidentified organic matter.
She's already dead, man. I don't know if you know what I'm playing.
So let's check the diatoms. Again. But in a centrifuge for a change. The problem with
Yay.
examining drowned people is being able to show whether the death was due to drowning or whether something else contributed to the death. Cramp, heart attack, drugs, homicide, or some accident. Such an analysis requires viewing from different angles and a careful interpretation of the collected data, including those from the field. That's why it's so important to collect as many samples as possible. Unfortunately. Okay.
Why can't I just keep this notebook in here?
Sample. Now set.
What am I searching for this time? Diatoms. 35 minutes, 25% speed. Did I do that right? 35 minutes, 25% speed. It's 35, right? I wish you had to sit here for the full 35 minutes in game. There's still 5 minutes left.
Done. I'll run it directly into the chromatograph and run it against the data from the police.
I'm centrifuging. Get it?
I'm certain the analysis will show similarities between the fluid and water in Chelsea's well. Let me think. 3 milliliters should be fine. Okay, now it's the chromatograph's turn.
That has to be cocaine. What was I looking for?
Yes. The water sample matches the one provided by the police.
Hope that was what I was looking for.
The results are quite clear. I was hoping it would be a more interesting case.
Same. Yeah, it wasn't interesting at all. Nothing happened.
More diatoms. Analysis indicates the same origin. Blah, blah, blah. There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway patency of the interesting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea. I'm moving to the board for further inspection.
It's been a long time.
I dissect the trachea and open the organ.
Is it a wedding ring? Is it my wedding ring?
I find a wedding ring. This is interesting. Let me look at it. Based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring. Quite standard from the outside. There's an engraving inside. What the fuck? But this is my ring.
What?
This is ring.
Who guessed that? I did.
But how did it, but this should be at home. I have it. At home. I
Now
have
I
to
get
check
to go
this
to the
out.
bathroom.
Where are my meds? Where the fuck are my
Guy takes
meds?
a lot of pills. I don't want that.
Jesus Christ! Hope these all make it go away.
I try to look around as little as possible.
I have to check the apartment. It can't be.
I don't know if you notice how I like turn my body and stuff.
Mr. Ridley. Mr. Ridley!
What's all the ruckus?
I need to go home. Immediately.
What? Now?
I have to.
Stare at the dark
Have you
corners.
seen anyone
No.
here this morning? Anybody suspicious?
Oh, there was no one. Dorothy
Pussy
was,
for
but
real,
only for
okay.
a moment, then she left. What's wrong with you, Hammond?
Okay. Thanks.
What about the corpse?
I'll come back, I promise.
Scared of a video game. Yeah, man, it's terrifying.
Jesus Christ!
I already took my pills. Why am I still seeing like this?
I
God, I hate the motion blur.
have to check this out.
Scared of a video game. Yeah, it's a scary game. That's the point of it.
This. Please be there. It can't be your wedding ring. It's not here. It's not. I need to go.
Can we take pills first, please?
This is sick. Fuck. Come on, Steven. Pick up the fucking phone.
Am I just in like a psych ward or something?
What's up, man?
They took the ring.
What? What ring? What are you talking about?
They took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know that.
Well, I actually said that money
I
was missing.
jittery. Maybe I didn't
Stop
notice.
walking
I don't know, but
around.
That's not the worst of it.
Calm down.
Oh,
Jack. Breathe. What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand? I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
What?
I don't
What?
know what's going on. He wants revenge. He's playing with me.
That's not funny.
I knew it.
What?
I knew it from the beginning this was going to happen. I didn't make it up.
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't leave the apartment. I'll be with you right away, okay? I'm on my way.
What sane person would do something like that?
No
Fucking
one.
Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual. What are you saying? Steve? Steven? Don't leave me, man. Come on. Fuck. Oh, God, what now?
Do I take more pills now? Sit it. Okay.
I
Sounds
need,
good. Oh my
I
god.
need a drink.
It hurts so bad. Is it getting worse?
Jesus.
God.
What's going on?
I need a drink.
Just,
Do I have kids?
just one sip more.
Well, you gotta go back to work.
Yep. Jesus. Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay.
That was a chapter of a video game that I played.
These reports will kill me one day.
Did Steven even come over?
It's time to go to work.
I hate that he sleeps with his shoes on. I feel like something weird has to be happening. I understand he's going through a lot, but like the fact that that's still there.
Fuck. Yes.
Hi, this is Charlotte. I guess I interrupted you again?
Oh, hi. No, I just... I wrote reports in those last sections, and I was just about to leave for work.
I always know when to call.
Yeah, definitely. What's up? How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What about you?
Okay, nothing new. I, had a few days off.
Oh, that's nice. Then... Did you have a moment to look for something for me?
Something for you?
Well... the photo with, the photo I asked you for?
It hasn't come yet? Oh, sorry, but I said it a week ago.
No, not yet. Maybe I'm too impatient. Sorry for rushing you. You have so much on your mind, I thought maybe you forgot.
It's okay. No worries. With my pills, Pills. I almost forgot to take my pills.
She doesn't care, man.
So you see,
Yeah.
I have to go now.
Yes, sure.
Let me know if you still haven't received the letter. Then I'll try... well, maybe I'll find something else.
Oh, really? Could you? It would be great if you could. Really?
Yes. I know it means a lot to you.
Well,
I don't care about
I
any
won't
of
hold you
this.
any longer. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
I don't care about any of it, but I do feel like it is somehow going to
Damn.
play a
Did I mess up
part.
the address?
I think it just shows that his mental state is going.
Maybe I should invite Charlotte to do something herself.
Or the pills. Okay.
I should take out the trash first.
There's a lot of it. Oh, just this one bag, yeah.
Ugh. Why is it so wet?
Is there a body in it? Is there a body in the trash? We're not taking the elevator. That wasted time. I saw a ghost. See, look, 3. Didn't like that. Yeah, I walked down a lot of steps earlier. And that was after I'd already pressed something on the elevator and it
I
moved.
shouldn't be this tired.
It's a locker. Mm. I didn't hear it.
Disgust me.
Now I'm... Who said that?
I wonder if Alice's mother has a film of this photo somewhere. Actually, I hadn't thought about it before. I should call her on Friday.
Do I take another quick piss?
Oh, God. Why do I like sleeping so much? Huh?
I just started.
Jack.
Good afternoon.
Isn't it a bit early for you?
I missed our invigorating conversations. Has Stephen brought the body?
Yeah, the trolley's in the hall. Maybe wheeling it to the dissection room will be invigorating enough for you.
Huh. I've missed how friendly and helpful you are.
Isn't he supposed to push it for me?
I think I'll get straight to work on this one. Focusing on something will do me some good. Christ, this one's heavy. Hey, Mr. Ridley, I need help. I can't lift this bag myself. Ridley! Ugh, wasn't easy, but at least I can start.
I don't want to unzip it again.
A new package must have arrived. I guess Dorothy ordered it. I think I'll skip recording a video for the students today. They don't need to see me and the body. Ugh. And they'll still have the accompanying photos anyway. November 27th, 1991. James Evans Jr., also known as Evans, had previously been convicted of possession of stolen goods, robberies, and drug trafficking. There were also attempts to accuse him of leading a criminal group responsible for burglaries in the New Orleans area. What? Burglaries in the New Orleans area? This is... It's a rather strange coincidence. The body was found
It's one of the guys that got out.
mutilated. Clothes, probably belonging to the deceased, were found lying nearby.
The dude that killed my wife killed him.
The body was found inadvertently in the woods near Peetsville. The dogs picked up the scent while searching for a missing boy. The deceased's father, James Evans Sr., is a local businessman. He was the one who reported the disappearance. At the time of the report, his son hadn't been home for 3 days. Police photos show that the body was not even particularly hidden, but only covered with a thin layer of soil, branches, and leaves. Sounds disturbing. I wonder what condition the body is in then. I'll start by opening the bag.
Chat, do I have to look at it? Can I close my eyes, chat? I don't want to look at it. Is he missing a head? Never what? That didn't... Never can I close my eyes? I would like to. I don't know if you know, I don't actually like scary games. Never close your eyes. He's missing his head. I thought so. I
didn't
thought
expect
so.
this level of mutilation. This is going to be a dirty job. I'll check through the bag the police left.
That might be me. What bag? The table. Lay the contents of the bag on the table. This table? Oh, that's his head in a bag.
Maybe there will be something worth noting about the victim's clothes.
I didn't like the way that opened, actually. That made me more scared than opening the body bag.
Leather belt. You can see that it's been serving its owner for a long time. Plain cotton t-shirt. Classic jeans. Well, certainly not my style. Traces of blood and plasma. It could have been used to stop or reduce bleeding.
On his head?
Interesting. Most of the blood is visible around the neckline. However, after mainly traces of soil, it's a bit like the perpetrator's pulled his shirt over his head. Something's stuck here. It looks like some kind of...
Gator scales.
Scale? This could point to an animal being responsible. The bloodstains don't appear to be related to any injuries on the body. The deceased, a lighter, engraved with the police insignia. It looks somehow... it's probably a coincidence. Traces of dirt mixed with blood and rubbed leaf litter. Heavens must have been crawling, or was dragged along the ground. Is this? Oh, you can push it? After all, what else could I expect?
This is the same bag that's in the other room.
Someone obviously didn't want to put in the work. These clothes haven't been thoroughly searched.
I can only go left and right.
And here, another animal souvenir.
Okay, that one's huge.
It looks different than the previous one.
Yeah, that's like a turtle.
The only thing I can tell from the clothes is that before his death, Evans had either put up quite a fight, or the attackers simply dragged him along the ground for a long distance.
True.
In turn, and
Is this even part of my job description?
the injuries themselves were inflicted only when he was naked. Okay, I'll take a look at the scales. They seem too different. Dorothy once brought an animal encyclopedia here. She performed an autopsy on an exotic animal smuggler. The guy suffered an accident while transporting illegal animals. Not only were the police needed on site, but it took nearly a day to round up his cargo. Dorothy had a hard time with that case. Did the impact kill him? Or did one of the animals
Can you
he was
legally
transporting
have
do him in?
bottles of...
They even talked about it on the news. People were terrified that some reptile would just come out of their can and grab them.
There's just
Okay,
a floating
look.
thing that says whiskey. What has happened? Can you legally have bottles of tequila, vodka, whiskey, and beer in your office as a coroner? Where's the scales? Trying to find the glowing thingy. This? Nope. Oh, this isn't the lab. I never remember which way the door opens.
Who is this?
I have goosebumps up and down my legs. I didn't even know my legs could get goosebumps. I don't think I'm opening my curtain tonight. My blinds, whatever you want to call them. Normally I open those after I'm done on stream. I don't think I can do that now.
Alright.
I love how these things are happening to him, and he's just like he's reacting a little bit, but that happened, he's like, what? Okay, so back to the book, and it's like, I would have left by now, probably, actually.
Local wildlife. I bet I'll find something here. Oh, that was quick. I wouldn't expect anything else. Not this area. Nile crop. What kind is this? Salt. Oh, yes. This turtle turned out to be a killer. I only need to concentrate on the crocodile chapter.
Do you think that's a croc scale? That's not the same thing.
No way. I would expect something local? I certainly don't remember hearing of an animal escaping from the zoo. So
that is not the same scale.
Donned in crocodile products was around the deceased, or one of them attacked him. I'll examine the body and take photos. If an animal attacked him, there'll be traces.
Why didn't he say anything about this one not being local when this says it's only found in like a small part of China? And why aren't there any of the ones in like Florida or Louisiana?
Ugh, Christ.
Do I need
Why am
this?
I so tired? Some coffee would be nice.
Mississippianus?
The pictures. I'll have to show them to Dorothy. Too bad that
Was I on the
no
wrong
longer keep
one?
our ranking. With something like that, I would come out on top. There hasn't been a case like this for a long, long time.
Do it be farting though? Jesus Christ, man. Do what be farting? God, that one scared the shit out of me because I don't feel like he normally picks the camera up like that. The vagina. Whose? How did that even come into the topic of discussion?
All right, I'll begin. The deceased skin is smooth and taut. This suggests an advanced stage of decomposition of the corpse.
Yours because you're so scared. I don't even know, man.
This wound appears to have been made by a sharp instrument. It's unlikely that a human would make such a wound. Nasty.
It ate his penis. I was like, why is there no... sensor on it? Because normally, obviously, even if you don't see it directly, there's a sensor. It's because it ate his penis.
could not have occurred during the victim's lifetime.
That looks like he was bound.
There are also clear
Always the
traces of
toes.
his ankles being bound in some way.
We're not going to mark the penis?
Evans couldn't have tied himself up like that.
True.
It looks like some sort of attack or kidnapping.
Well, that's clearly an alligator
Oh.
bite.
And as expected, there's a
It's not the
bite.
cause of death, though. I mean, obviously he's missing his head.
No head. That's not hard to miss.
What else do I take a picture of? I thought that was the first thing I took a picture of.
Interesting. This needs to be investigated further.
Yeah, obviously. That's
I
kind
need
of
to
why I'm
gather my
here.
thoughts together. And look at these photos. It seems that this case will... I wonder whether the decapitation took place before or after death. To check. I have some the work of animals can be seen here. The question is which ones?
Which one?
This looks very promising. The
bright
blood is
as shit.
clearly visible, and should be easy to compare with the encyclopedia and identify the culprit. I just need to make it a little bigger. It'll be faster than physically measuring the bite. I hope I put it in right. I can never remember whether it was image up or image down.
Doesn't matter.
At university, I did... fantastic. Practically a 1-to-1. Just some tracing paper, a pencil, and I can check these in the encyclopedia.
God damn it. I'm glad that nothing I need is in the same room.
Now, did I leave them in a drawer? Or maybe a box somewhere? Ugh. I don't remember if I left them out somewhere.
I didn't turn the light off in there. What?
Oh, looks like I can tidy up after myself. Sometimes. A very, nature-driven case so far. I'll have to consult the encyclopedia again. Good thing
That's
Dorothy
what we
left it
drew?
here. Otherwise, I would
I think we
have
could have
gone
just
back to
looked
my
at the
place to get
picture.
some.
Oh, but I probably put it like on the book. No. No. I guess maybe that looks too wide. That's the one.
That makes sense. This would also explain the molt found in the clothes.
Oh, I didn't go
It
back far
turns out
enough.
that some of the
okay.
wounds can be safely blamed on local alligators. However, we cannot blame them for the decapitation. It's not these animals we should be afraid of here. I should make some notes and start the autopsy.
Why is it always just a fucking guy? With no fucking features or anything.
for a Mississippi alligator. It's strange that an alligator would leave such a clear and smooth mark. Several stab wounds of varying depth and circumference. It doesn't look good. Evans wasn't decapitated with one cut. The result of an animal tearing at its body, eaten skin, soft tissues, and genitals. There are even some teeth marks, but
Is that a tooth in his
doesn't
penis?
look like an alligator. The bite is firmly incorporated into the wound. A photo alone won't help me here. I need to make a cast and compare it.
Are those human teeth? Does that not look like human teeth bit off his penis?
Looks like an uneven bite. It's worth taking a closer look at this. Maybe there will be some remaining teeth marks. The imprints are quite deep and even. From the looks of it, I'd say Evans was restrained with his own belt.
Three more. That's two.
Evans' right side must have been more attractive to the crocs and insects.
Very insightful, thank you.
Very strong binding marks. You can see peeled epidermis and small wounds.
Oh, that didn't count with all the other ones?
It looks like the killer might have missed before they finally hit the neck.
Missed with what?
There's no end to playing zoologist today.
Of course, nice. God damn it!
I need a tool with dental impression cement. Can I find it here? No. It's probably lying somewhere around in the lab. I hope the cement hasn't expired. A month after the due date. That could be worse.
What am I making? Oh, the groin. I'm finding out that a person bit his penis off.
Now I need to cover the bite area. Wait until it hardens.
Yeah, that's a human jaw.
I think it's ready.
Just put it. It's moving still. That's moving, is it? Yeah, it's still moving.
The cast looks quite contaminated from the other wounds in that area.
That's human teeth. What are you talking about?
Well, let's hope the imprint turns out better. Brush, ink, and paper. Similar to taking fingerprints. Paint over the area. And put a piece of paper on it.
I don't think we had to do this. It's pretty obvious those are human teeth. I didn't even have to take the thingy. I could just tell those were human
That's
teeth.
very strange. I'll run it through the facts and check it on the computer.
What do you need to
I
check?
don't want to believe what
I
I'm
guess
seeing.
dental records for whoever bit his penis? Probably.
What? Wow. This is, well, this is quite unexpected. Human teeth.
No, that was pretty
Fuck.
expected.
I need to tell this to Stephen.
I genuinely can't tell which teeth. This one, maybe? Drag what? It's not those ones. Do I pick a different one now? Oh, I'm stupid. I thought it just went straight across. Not those ones. I don't think those ones. Definitely don't think it's those ones. Yeah. There we go.
Loading. It'll probably take a while.
It's multiple people's teeth?
Loading.
I think we'll try free play on stream for this game. Yeah, I was thinking after I finish the main story, I'll do like one or two. Cool, so it's a bunch of different people's teeth in his penis.
Loading.
I'll love it because I'm not gonna be fucking scared the whole time.
Finally. What? The partial impression I have may match several people.
Said
Okay,
that.
this one is in prison, so he's out. Another in prison. No, here's someone with
Convicted of cannibalistic
quite
murders.
interesting tendencies. Oh, he's dead. It doesn't fit. This one doesn't either. I'm afraid this will remain a mystery. The killer's profile is getting more and more interesting.
Am I gonna turn around? Something's gonna be there because I heard a sound. Okay.
I'm going back to the body. I need to make a note before I start the dissection. You can see that the tool they look quite shallow. Maybe this wound turned out to be more troublesome than I thought. Torn tissue, lacerations, bite wounds. The perfect breeding ground for larvae. The abdominal and allocators rarely. For obvious reasons, I record decapitation as the cause of death. Man. I was hoping for an easier case. Time for internal analysis. Finally. First of all, I'll try to determine whether death occurred before. With the scalpel, I'll open the deceased's chest. I cut deep, in a straight line, avoiding the navel. we see a lot of fat tissue under the skin.
Damn.
When I remove the ribs, I expect to see even more fat on the organs. Correct. High levels of internal fat. Organ side. The deceased smoked cigarettes. But more importantly, you can see that the lungs have clearly suffered severe trauma. The lung parenchyma is abnormal with diffuse hemorrhage. And
Isn't that where he was
this is the
stabbed?
culprit. Well, it didn't look like the holes were that deep. Such hemorrhage could have been caused by hitting the open pneumothorax should be added to this. The deceased could have experienced extreme hypoxia, and, as a result, obstructive shock. I wonder what the heart looks like. The organ is enlarged with very clear, light yellow traces of steatosis, but similarly to the lungs, there is a trace of puncture with a sharp object. In pneumothorax, the heart rate increases. In the event of such a wound, this would mean bleeding out faster and more. In turn, a sudden increase in the amount of fluid in the pericardial cavity could lead to cardiac tamponade, which is also a life-threatening condition. Evans, however, is remarkably clean, considering this turn of events.
I don't see a deep wound by the left atrium.
This all looks... The organ is fatty and enlarged. The beginnings of cirrhosis are obvious.
Damn.
Well, that's it. This time, nothing to write home about. So, I proceed to carefully... Like most other organs, it is fatty and clearly enlarged, not to mention swollen, partially due to gases, but mainly due to the deceased's lifestyle. I take the organ to the cutting board. If the outside is intact, I'm going to check the contents.
I'm gonna hit the line this time. It just bounces you off.
It sounds like there's an unusually large amount of undigested, and now rotten stomach contents inside.
I thought it would reset you or something. I didn't mean to do that one.
Blood. Evans had to swallow it due to his injuries.
Big back for
Which means he
real?
was still
Yeah,
alive
that's a big
when he
back.
was brutally wounded in the chest.
The stomach's like 2 sizes larger than all the other stomachs we've seen.
Only the trachea left to be surprisingly, it's not damaged by the decapitation.
It is weird how untouched it was. It's like he went around the trachea.
I move on to cutting it open. Okay, I carefully cut, and... blood, just as I expected. Evans not only swallowed it, but also choked on it.
It's tough.
Looks like I can wrap this up. Let me tie this together.
So he was
He
alive
was abducted,
to choke on
stripped,
blood.
and tied up. He was dealt several penetrating blows to the chest. Then his head was cut off. Evans was deprived of his genitals, and the body served as an easy meal for the animals.
It wasn't suffocation with blood?
Even though there are a lot of injuries on the body that could cause death,
Then how was it in
it was
his
the
stomach?
decapitation that ended Evans' life. The animal bites on the limbs occurred after death, so there's no reason to treat these as the cause of death. The damage to the lungs and heart must have led to severe hemorrhaging, so there's no doubt that Evans was choking at bloody convulsions. But it didn't last too long, which I conclude from the
So he
small
was
amount of
choking
blood in
on
his
it,
stomach and trachea. I never
and then
thought
his
I
head
would
got
wish
cut
someone
off.
to have a heart attack, but in this case, it would have been better for him. In some way, it can be said with certainty that James Evans was murdered.
God, it's so hard to do this on a mouse.
Oh well. I need to stitch this poor guy back up. It's really bothering me. Something's not right here. Because even now, the organs are relatively clean. The skin around wounds also, it's like, someone pumped it out? Christ. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Pumped what out?
I'll leave these questions for the police to solve.
I don't want to do this part.
And now, I get to head home. It's a fucked up thing. I'll hold off taking long walks in the forest for the near future. I have a feeling that it won't end with just one body. Good night, Mr. Ridley. The body is ready to be picked up.
Sure. Good night.
That's what I pictured Red Pete to look like, yeah. There's no way he's only 210 pounds. He's 6'1" and he's large.
I think it's the first time in a long time that I finished work at a decent hour. I'll get... Oh, come on. Fuck! When did I get a flat tire?
There's a screwdriver next to it.
Oh, come on. This is impossible.
I just want to be done.
Where's this happening? Someone is messing with me again. Fuck. I'm going to Ridley's. Maybe he saw something.
Hey Ridley, you want to tell me where there's a screwdriver next to my tire?
Ridley, do you know what happened to my car?
Oh, what happened to your car?
All the tires are fucking flat!
Well, it happens. Don't you have a spare in the trunk?
Spare ones in the trunk. No one carries 4 fucking extra tires. In the trunk!
Jesus, Handman, calm down. I'll call you a taxi.
Calm down? That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Have you seen anyone around here? Someone strange? Suspicious?
Except you? No.
Haha, funny. I don't find all these jokes amusing, you know.
What jokes? Handman, what's wrong with you? It's just tires.
Such things are not a
Someone
coincidence.
stabbed
What's
them.
wrong with me? Things keep happening. Last week, and now this?
Just go wait for the taxi, okay? Fresh air would do you good.
You didn't even call anyone.
You know I will do anything about it now.
Neither you nor I will do anything? What have you been doing all day? Surely something like this can't just be overlooked.
Maybe you should go outside and cool down. I'm calling a taxi.
Cool down. I just want to sleep.